What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out Search Engineers. My name is Matt. Today we're going to be talking about Bing product listing ads. Now, Bing Ads, formerly known as Bing Ads, it is now known as Microsoft Advertising. Okay, a lot of people talk about having trouble with Bing. Personally, I think it's a great supplement to your Google ads, your Facebook ads, and your other marketing techniques. I've personally been getting over 20x return on ad spend on Bing Ads. You can check out my November revenue here, and you can check out my November monthly ad spend here. And the amount of revenue that I made, the amount of revenue I made is actually much more. Some of those were pre-orders and they put down payments, deposits for orders that aren't going to be coming for another few months. So the actual, revenue there is actually much greater. Anyway, guys, let's jump right into the video. I'll show you how I get great returns on Bing Ads. So first thing you're going to do, open up Microsoft Advertising. I'm going to use the new UI. So you can click use new UI at the bottom there. One thing also I really recommend is that you import all of your campaigns over from Google Ads. It's a very smooth process. I will find a resource for how to do it. I actually deleted my Google Ads account. My Google Ads account got suspended, which is why I switched over to Bing. I will find a good resource for you guys here in the description. It's super easy to do. I am in the process of getting my Google Ads account back, so I'm not too worried about it. But in the meantime, I'm using Bing. So what you want to do is click campaigns, create campaign, sell products from your catalog, search ads, next. And it's going to say create a shopping campaign. I actually got a little bit confused at it just now myself because I saw search ads and audience ads. I'm like, I don't want to do either of them. Okay, if you just click, sell products from your catalog, click search ads, it's going to get you what you need. So let's just do test campaign 1. Alpha. I'll explain what alpha means in a moment. You're going to scroll down here, all these settings here. What's the individual budget that you want to set for this campaign? It depends on your business. For me personally, at the moment, I've been doing about $35 a day. Depends. That's up to you. Keep going down here. All days, 24-hour display time. You want your ads to display throughout all the time. Like, you don't want to limit when your ads are being displayed. People are searching for products all the time. You want to be able to pop up at every possibility you can. Okay, so your time zone. Now scrolling down a little bit here. Now you want to set up an alpha campaign and you want to set up a beta campaign. Okay, now what I mean by that, your alpha campaign ideally will be the campaign that is set at high bids, so you can bid much more aggressively for high converting search terms. Your beta campaign is your lower converting search term options, but still keywords that you can make money on. You're not going to spend as much money for a generic search term. Say if you're selling kegerators, if somebody just searched for keg fridge, that's a lower converting search term. There could be intent there, but it's not very specific based on what they want. Now, if you sold a specific fridge, or a specific keg brand, let's say the keg brand is Super Freeze kegs, and somebody searched for Super Freeze keg 12 keg size, whatever. You would want to go with that. They know the size they want, they know the brand they want, they know the type they want. So you would want to bid much more aggressively for that. So those types of search terms will be siphoned into our alpha campaign. If you guys have any questions, please ask in the comments. Hit me up. My email is in the bio. I'd be happy to connect with you guys. So scrolling down over here a little bit more, your default bid per click, you want it to be, that's up to you. For alpha campaigns, we are going to start higher. I recommend personally starting at maybe, 60 cents would be pretty good, because you want to work your way up. So you want to start at 60 cents. You want to start low and work your way up. You don't want to start too high and overbid. You want to start low enough to where you're able to get clicks, you're able to get traffic, and you're able to bid somewhat aggressively, but you do want to start kind of small. So going down a little bit based on location, where are you selling? Canada, US? For me, I'm only selling in the contiguous US, the 48 states. So for me, I would let me choose specific locations, United States, and then I exclude Alaska and Hawaii. Sorry, guys. Your shipping's just too expensive. I still love you. Okay, we're good on all that. I want desktop, tablet, smartphone. I want all that to stay the same. So I'm gonna click save here. Okay, now I'm not sure how you guys manage your feed. I personally use Simprosys Infomedia through Shopify. They have a great Bing shopping feed app. Their Bing shopping feed app reads your Shopify product feed very easily. It's extremely easy for you to manage it. If you want to exclude something, all you need to do is go over to the feed, just click exclude. Very, very, very simple to use. I'll be doing a tutorial on that one another time. But yeah, click the link in the description to sign up today for the Feed API Bing shopping app. Okay, so since you have your feed all hooked up to your Microsoft Ads account, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here and click Create Ad Group. Now I'm gonna name this the specific brand and the campaign. So I'm gonna click Alpha, whatever my brand name is, Super Freeze, Alpha Super Freeze. Maybe that's my kegerator brand, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Now I'm going to start off my bids again at like 60 cents. If I'm not getting enough traffic at 60 cents, I'm going to slowly bump it up until I find that sweet spot, but I don't want to go too quick because I'll overspend. So we're going to start at 60 cents. Keep an eye on it. When you start with Bing ads, now Bing ads actually takes a little bit of time to boot up. So you want to be patient with it. It takes about a week for it to actually start. Google Ads is very different. You'll see traffic in like a day. Bing Ads takes about a week. If you're first launching your campaign like just now, it's gonna take about a week. So be patient, give it some time. Now going down a little bit, that looks all good. I'm just gonna keep that the way it is right now. We'll go over a few of these settings in a minute at the end of this video. So we're gonna click Alpha Super Freeze 1. Now, 2 steps you wanna do. You wanna click Subdivide. You want to subdivide by brand. You want to pick your brand. Check the brand that you're going to use. Over here, everything else in all products, click edit, change bids, exclude. You want to exclude everything else in all products for all of your brands. Make sure you're doing that. That is extremely important. Okay, now you want to subdivide your specific brand again by item ID. Check all of them, make sure that they're all there, make sure that all looks good, and click save. Okay, you want to scroll down again, just make sure that's all there, make sure that's all looking good, and you're all set. Now you're gonna do this again for your beta campaign. Okay, click all campaigns, create campaign. We're gonna do this one again, catalog, search ads, next, name your campaign, test 1 beta. Okay, make sure my individual budget's what I want it to be. Keep scrolling down a little bit. Okay, now ad distribution. This one's a good one. So Bing has a few different options right here. Now you can use Bing, AOL, Yahoo Search, and all of its syndicated search partners. That means different websites. That's like OfferUp is one of them. DuckDuckGo is another one of them. There's all kinds of random websites. Bing, in order to gain more traffic, they have a whole ton of search partners that they use, kind of similar to Google's display network. Now, if you want, I recommend when you start, for your alpha campaign, set it at Bing, AOL, and Yahoo Search only. That's for your beta and for your alpha campaign. For your beta and alpha campaign, set it at that to start. What you're gonna do is you're not gonna see as much traffic right away, but you're only gonna be spending for Bing, AOL, and Yahoo Search, which work really well in my experience. You're weeding out all the syndicated search partners and you're getting only the highest quality traffic. So that's a good tip. If you're not seeing enough traffic, or if you start to convert really well, it's actually worth it to click all search networks and don't weed out any one of them, and you will start spending more. But if you see that that is converting well for you, that could actually be a good option. That's actually currently what I'm doing right now. I'm seeing great results. So, okay, for the beta campaign, I do want to click high priority. That just means the beta campaign is going to be the first campaign that is selected when a search comes through. If you block it with negative keywords, which we'll talk about in a minute, if anything is blocked in the beta campaign, it will siphon up to the alpha campaign, right? So if it does not get blocked by your beta campaign, it will all go through your beta campaign. So you want to structure your negative keywords properly to make this system work. We're going to talk about that in a second. So we're going to keep going down here. This all looks good. We're just going to click save. Okay, test 1 beta. We're going to go over here, do the same thing that we just did. Ad groups, create ad group. We're going to start our bids at about 25 cents per click in the beta campaign. Okay, so scrolling down a little bit, audience ads increased by 0%. Now we're going to make sure that our ad distribution is set to the Bing, AOL, and Yahoo Search owned and operated only network. Also, you'll see another thing here, audience ads. Now notice that the audience ads is basically, Microsoft audience ads are the same thing as Google display ads. So you're gonna see your product listing ads pop up in any one of Bing's syndicated search partner network, or if you want to call it their display network. Personally, I like to keep that when I start at decrease by 100%. What that's going to do is that's going to stifle a lot of traffic from coming through. You're going to pause a lot of traffic from coming through. That's the best thing to do when you start to make sure that you're converting well, and then you can mess with the audience ads and the ad distribution once you know you're going to start converting. Okay, now you have your beta and your alpha campaign structured and set up. Now, the next thing that we're going to do, like I talked about negative keywords, you're going to go over to your beta campaign. And from your product feed, you want to export a few things from your product feed sheet. What I do is I go into Shopify, I look at the specific brand that I'm going to be working with, I export it into a spreadsheet, and then I copy and paste the SKU numbers and the brand names into an easy sheet. I'm able to just copy and paste it. I go over here to keywords, negative keywords, add negative keywords, and I copy and paste all my SKU numbers right here. CVVF3, I'm just kind of making stuff up. And then I copy the brand names as well. So if I'm selling Super Freeze Kegerators, I want to type in Super Freeze Kegerator. If I'm selling a wine cooler, I want to type in Super Freeze 12 bottle fridge, stuff like that. So Super Freeze 12 bottle refrigerator. I want to be able to make sure that my beta campaign is blocking all of the high quality search terms and siphoning it over into the alpha campaign. What happens is I'm making sure that the alpha campaign gets all the high quality keywords and blocks all of the low quality keywords. So for example, that might be something that I put for the beta campaign. I go over into the alpha campaign. I don't want to spend very much money on generic terms such as kegerator. So I might just put in something like kegerator and then let that be siphoned into the beta campaign. You might actually want to leave something like kegerator because that still might have intent. When it comes to Bing ads, again, it doesn't work quite as well as Google. So if you blocked a word like kegerator, you might actually block a lot of traffic. So with Bing, in a situation like that, you need to be kind of careful. You don't want to block too many keywords that have intent, even if they are a little bit lower converting. Keep them there. They don't work quite as well mechanically as Google, but still, in my case, I still see tons of conversions and they're doing extremely well. So at the moment, Microsoft Ads has a promotion going on right now. When you spend $25, you get a $100 Microsoft Ads credit. You can click the link in the description to start with Microsoft Ads now. You can also click the link in the description to find some good resources on importing your Google feed into Microsoft Ads. And you can also click the link in the description for the Simprosis Infomedia Shopify feed app. That's it, guys. If you found value from this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps a lot for the YouTube algorithm. It helps my channel grow, and it helps me continue to be able to just give free value, free content to you guys. So, share this with a friend. Anything helps. And that's it. You guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye.